Hi, my beautiful tribe. Welcome to my numerology series where I'm talking about the life paths. And your life path is your main number in numerology. Much like, being a Taurus, Scorpio, Virgo is your main sun sign in astrology. So if you don't know your number, please go to my previous video on how to calculate your life path number. It's super quick and easy. So today, the final video on the life paths, where I'm talking about master number 22. So there's only two master numbers, 11 and 22. So 22 is the master builder and producer. So 22 is a double 2, which also reduces to a 4. So if you're 22, please look back on my previous videos on 2 and 4. So 22 is a double 2. So what is a 2? A 2's life path is all about balance. It's finding that balance between giving and receiving, creating strong boundaries, and a 4 is all about having a strong foundation and putting your goals into small, manageable steps and working through those small steps until you reach your goal. So that's pretty much a 22, but on a master scale, okay? A 22, just like a master number 11, has special powers, okay? They are on a different spiritual plane. They have added perception, awareness, and understanding, much like the 11. But in addition, okay, the 22 also has the ability to put all their high ideals into concrete form and materialize their dreams and their desires for humanity on a large scale as far as building and producing. So some positive traits and attributes: blunt, extremely capable, practical, unorthodox, charismatic, stable, clear thinking, responsible, loyal, very bright. And negatives, because they're so blunt, on the negative side they can verbally execute others, so they got to watch for that. They can be confused, because a 4 has that life path 4, they're confused about what to do, they're just not sure which way to go, and they can be very indecisive. So same for 22. With the master numbers comes nervous tension, a lot of nervous tension. They just have to accept it and deal with it and learn to work with it. They can be self-seeking. They can be overwhelmed by all the power that they feel, that they isolate themselves. They can be frustrated if they over-cooperate, or frustrated on how to use all their gifts. Over-cooperative. They can be impulsive. They can feel very overwhelmed. They can live in denial. They can be frantic and hysterical at times. And they can be very codependent. So out of all the numbers, this is the most difficult lesson. So, like I said, they can create on the most grand scale, right? But very few 22s reach their potential. Very few. Giving you guys the challenge. Reach your potential. I mean, it takes a lot of hard work. I mean, this is the most difficult lesson, but you can do it. Okay? So 22's most difficult lesson, and accepting their power, and then thinking of ways, using their ideals of how to change and serve humanity for the better. And on the most grand scale, they can actually take all that and put it into material form. It's completely mesmerizing and amazing what they can accomplish. But like I said, very few do, but you can. So, going forward, a lot of 22s, much like 4s, have to overcome family issues and also overcome past abuses. So that's something that a lot of times comes with a 22 or 4, okay? Because 22 has the highest potential of all the numbers, it's also the most difficult to reach, as I've said. So part of their lesson is focusing on what they need to do and doing it in a step-by-step process by having a strong foundation. Focus. It takes focus for the 22s to attain the level of achievement, okay? Because of all the nervous tension and because of the overwhelming power that these master numbers have, 22s, much like 11s, while they're looking for direction and going through and trying to understand their life purpose, they can be extremely difficult to deal with, to live with, to be with. Okay? So where they have to have a strong foundation and have balance in their lives, okay? Because of the 2 influence, they can tend to overgive, okay, over cooperate, not have strong boundaries. So once they have a balance for the giving and receiving, they have strong boundaries, they have a strong foundation, then they need to focus and create manageable small steps to get to their goal of master building and producing on the largest scale possible. It's a beautiful, beautiful path. Beautiful. So some famous 22s, there's my idol Richard Branson, and also Frank Sinatra was a 22. So some great careers, you know, teaching, advising, any sort of business, anything practical where they can really break down, you know, their boundaries, how much they're going to make. Everything has clear steps and rules. Really anything to do with producing and building. You know, Richard Branson created the Virgin Company, which has done so many things on so many levels, and now they're working on, I don't know what it's called, but going to space. Virgin, I'm not sure. SpaceX, no. I'm not sure what it is, but you guys, I'm sure, have heard of it. But Richard Branson knows no bounds, and currently now they're involved with creating the rail train that's going to go between Miami and Orlando and also to Tampa. So I'm so excited that Virgin has gotten involved. I heart Virgin, super heart Virgin. Best airline, Virgin America. We'll miss you guys. Anyways, 22. So 22, like I said, the master builder, master producer, they have the most power and energy and potential of all the numbers. So bless you, 22s. So please, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I so appreciate you watching and your support. Please subscribe if you haven't. I'll love you forever. So that's the end of my Life Path series. So in the future, I'm going to be doing more numerology videos. That's yet to be determined. I hope you guys have such a beautiful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!